Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. And I think that the history of Innocent, and especially the way that we've, built a brand that has connected with people, has been slightly not really having that much of a clue about how we were doing it, but feeling like if we did some stuff, people might come towards us.
So Innocent is 18 years old, and in that time people have told us that we have a tone of voice that is recognisable and that has helped us, do good things. Where does that tone of voice come from? I guess honestly it comes from the sound of some friends in a room messing about. At the beginning we never thought that people would actually respond or react to any of the stuff we wrote. We just did it because it seemed like a good idea at the time. Then when you realise you have a kind of monster on your hands and people are actually replying and responding and even using it back at you, then you've got to figure out what do you do with it. You've got to kind of find other people who can reproduce it, because it can't all come from one person. You've got to find ways of doing it in different languages as you grow the business, but all the while trying to keep it relatively simple and still going back to the sound of those friends in a room who didn't really have a clue in the first place.
How I approach the dark art of marketing and branding, I approach everything in my life the same way. If it feels right, I know it. I just know it. Who do you think said that? Not Costner, not me. It's Kenny G, baby. Kenny G felt it, has always felt it.
My proudest moments of the last 18 years, probably still being in business, is my proudest moment every day. At the beginning, you never think that something like Innocent, this business, is going to last this long. So I don't know. There have been moments that have been really tough as well. The credit crunch in 2008 almost put us out of business, being perfectly honest. So I'm really proud that we came through that and got a bit tougher and stronger and smarter as a result. And then I'm really proud of the fact that we give 10% of our profits to charity. That really makes what we do worthwhile.
And Miriam Farrell says, aren't Innocent worried you're going to be sullied by Coca-Cola?
Well, we've been working with Coke for about 7 or 8 years. So you guys will be the judge of that. Like, if you've seen us sully or soil ourselves, but it's your decision. It's not mine.
So how does Innocent as a brand stay innovative? I think always by trying to hire people who are smarter than us. So at the beginning we had, a strong idea of what we wanted the business to stand for, where we wanted it to go. But to be perfectly honest with you, we didn't have all the answers as to how we were going to get there. So the principle has always been, if you need to figure something out, hire somebody really smart to figure it out with you and for you. Know the kind of person you want to hire. For me, it all comes from the set of values that we have at Innocent, that we kind of almost instinctively hire people against. So, we want people who are natural, responsible, commercial, generous and responsible. We want people who over-index in those areas, so that you know that when they get to you, they're going to have the right mindset. They're going to be able to, and also, no ego. We don't need ego in our business. We just need people who see the kind of long-term vision that we have, understand the values that we have. And it all sounds quite highfalutin, but actually, when you meet the right person, you can just tell pretty quickly. Right at the beginning, when we started the business, there were so many people who told us how it wouldn't work. Like literally, nobody's going to pay that much money for your drinks. Nobody's going to, nobody wants to drink that stuff. Why is the bottle that shape? Why is the drink that colour? Every possible objection that people had, they raised. And we kind of ignored all that stuff. We kept going regardless. So I think if you have a strong enough belief in your idea and you really think the world needs it, whatever it is, then you need to do it.